Ladies and gentlemen, please listen close. You bowed your head, and they thought you were broken. But they did not know you were speaking to the one who decides what rises and what falls. You were silent in front of people, but you were loud in front of God. People will misunderstand your silence. They will think you have nothing to say. They will think you have lost the fight. But in truth, you stepped back to let God step in. That is why I am telling you this. There is a kind of strength the world will never understand. The kind that comes when you put your pride aside and you drop to your knees, not because you are weak, but because you know where real power comes from. If you are here right now, listening to my voice, it is not by accident. You have been searching for a sign. You have been looking for a reason to keep going. This is it. This is the moment. Before I go any further, pause this video, hit subscribe, hit like, and write one thing in the comments you are fighting for right now, because you are not here to be entertained. You are here to be transformed, and I want you to commit in public what you have been too afraid to admit in private. To my loyal ones who have been here from the start, I thank you. You are the reason this fire keeps burning. Now, listen carefully. When you bow your head in front of God, you are not surrendering to defeat. You are surrendering your control to someone who knows the battlefield better than you. This is a strategic retreat, and history proves it works. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison. They thought he was finished. They thought silence would erase him. But prison became the place where God prepared him. He walked out with his head high and changed the destiny of a nation. Martin Luther King Jr. bowed his head in prayer night after night, facing threats, arrests, and constant fear. He did not rely only on his own voice. He aligned his voice with a higher one. And when he spoke, the world listened. You have to understand this. Every time you try to fight battles with human strength alone, you get exhausted, you burn out. But when you lower your head before God, you are plugging into an endless source of strength. People laughed at you for being patient. People mocked you for not clapping back. They saw you take insult after insult and stay calm, and they said you are weak. But what they could not see is that while they were wasting energy trying to hurt you, God was rewriting your future behind the scenes. This is why you cannot quit now. This is why you must keep your head bowed in the right place. Because the lift that comes from God is not a small lift. It is the kind of lift no one can reverse. If you can get this into your spirit, if you can truly believe that God is fighting for you right now, then you will stop panicking about timing. You will stop comparing your journey to others. You will stop trying to explain yourself to people who have already decided not to understand you. The day will come when the same people who looked down on you will have to look up to see you, and they will not know how it happened, but you will know, because you were there in the quiet moments, with your head down, talking to the only one who mattered. And when God lifts you, it will not be a small step up. It will be a leap so big, it will feel like years of pain compressed into one moment of glory. You bowed your head when they mocked you. You bowed your head when they whispered lies. You bowed your head when they tried to strip you of your worth. And in that silence, God was moving mountains you couldn't even see. Because when you bow in humility, you rise in strength. You thought you were losing, but you were being positioned. You thought you were ignored, but you were being prepared. Let them laugh. Let them gossip. Let them count you out, because the same people who mocked your bowed head will one day watch your lifted life. This is how God works. He hides your victory in seasons of stillness. He hides your crown in the dust of your patience. And when the time is right, He lifts you so high that even your enemies have no choice but to admit you were chosen all along. You are not small. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are exactly where God needs you to be. So stop doubting. Stop fearing. Stop comparing. The very moment you let go of needing their approval is the moment God's hand takes over completely. And when His hand is on you, no one can block you. No one can replace you. No one can take what's yours. Remember this: you bowed your head in the storm, and God lifted your life into the sun. Walk with that truth. Own that truth. Live that truth, and never forget. What God lifts, no man can pull down.